Starting to the bottom left, Terran player number 2 for Team MVP. Commander Keen couldn't hack it. It is time for this guy to show his skills.
MVP Dream.
Dream going up against this Protoss opponent. He has to take this match. His team is already down 2 games. Starting to the top right, we have for LJM, their starting player.
LGIM first.
Still the first player.
Still the first player indeed.
Literally.
And he may end up being the only player LGIM needs if he can get just a few more wins here. What build will we see Dream use? He's chosen this map. This is his map pick. It's a 2-player map, medium rush distance, no close air spawns.
This match is so different from what we saw in the regular season when MVP defeated LGIM without a problem at all. They only lost a single map. Only one map did they lose, and they lost it to Yonghwa. Sniper and Keen, they defeated LGIM single-handedly. And MVP, they want to be a champion again, but it doesn't look good.
Yeah, doesn't look good so far. They're probably thinking, dreaming of better times. CC first here for Dream on the high ground. Will be scouted very quickly here by first, and he will probably pull out of gas, not even mind a single patch, make his nexus as soon as possible. So it's great for him to get the scouting information and also see especially that this is on the high ground.
Gets a scout here. And let's talk a little bit about the statistics for the 2 of them. First, we mentioned it earlier already, really good record against Terran. He is 17 and 10 in this matchup offline in Heart of the Swarm. 63% win ratio, just took out Keen, took out players like Hack Fantasy and Ring King just recently. And when we look at Dream, we have him also with actually a pretty decent sample size here. 18 maps played, he won 11 of them, a 61% win ratio. But if we look at the opponents that he defeated, you have to say that he did not defeat the same level of players than his opponent. But still a pretty good record here. So maybe he is the one that MVP needs to be. Maybe he is the one who makes their dreams come true.
He gets a sick advantage right now because he blocks the Nexus. After knowing that his base was scouted, he knew exactly what to do. He knew exactly what First would do in response. Went and blocked with an SCV. Great micro on the SCV. At the last second, drops an engineering bait as well, forcing not only the Zealot to come out, but also gas to be mined, meaning that his orbital is going to be in a much better position than it would have been otherwise. If he doesn't get this Nexus block off, then First takes a massive advantage, but as it is, the table is flipped here, and Dream, just such a great denial there, such a great response. He's thought one step ahead. He sees the probe coming, he's like, I know exactly what you're going to do, and I'm going to stop you.
Cancel in the last second here, waited down to the last set of hit points before he canceled. Now the bunker immediately at the front, wants to be safe here and floats his command center already down. You can really see the difference here in the first base. The command center already on the low ground, and at the same time the Nexus is not even halfway done. The scout at the front here for First.
Yeah, sees everything, but he's got to be very annoyed with that eBay block. He put everything on the line to get the Nexus out faster, and it was not so. So a really intelligent play here by Dream. He also starts a 3rd command center.
Immediately the 3rd base here. Coming up with a 3rd, and let's see how First is going to react to this. First of all, he has to scout it, and he needs his sentries out again for that. He won't be able to sneak in with another probe.
Yeah, that's true.
Or going for the Observer here. Robotics facility going up immediately on 1 gate still.
Yes, and he actually has not started his Mothership Core. There it is. So he's just trying to chrono boost out as many probes as possible before getting the Mothership Core. Smart, because against a CC First, you're not going to get the Mothership Core out as fast. And since he knew that he got eBay blocked, he was going to be behind in the economy. So I like his choice there. And there's the Forge.
Yeah, going for the upgrades, whereas the Stalker is just checking on the ramp at the bottom left. Mothership Core is now out gathering energy, and we have the double Forge for First this time. Against Keen, he used a single Forge to get his upgrades out, this time with a bit of a different build, going into this massive tech before he starts additional gateways. Can pull it off thanks to the Mothership Core and the added defense.
Looks like the Zealot finds the Stalker on the right side of the map. It finds the SCV.
And you know, currently Dream, with the build that he starts to execute here with the early 3rd command center, and with this tech, not a single engineering bay just yet, he will be very, very far behind in those upgrades.
Yeah.
First can get such a massive, massive upgrade lead.
Especially considering that we only have 1 eBay coming out now. Like you said, not even having any of them right now, but just the one. This means that if he realizes that there's a fast 3rd command center, he can probably safely take a third base on this map, not too far away. He knows medevacs are a little bit later than they would be, and this could be a great position for First if he realizes what's going on. The Observer here, will it see it in time?
Yeah. Dream already signaling that he wants to play a late game here, and the same is true for first. Here comes the scan, reveals the double forge, and this is something where Dream has to react. He has to get his own upgrades out there, or he has to start preparing for a timing. Because if he just runs with this and let's first have this upgrade lead, then at some point first is going to hit his 3-3, and I would not be surprised to see a creator-like timing at that time. Just him moving out. He would have at least 2 additional upgrades, probably even 3.
Yeah. Stalkers need a migrate here, and they are so well. He gets a Marine, and the Zealot, unfortunately, not going to have so much luck. But the Zealot, will he escape? Actually, it's possible. I don't think he will. One Marauder sent to chase the Zealot, and then the Zealot gets away.
2 hit points.
Well, the Bay is coming out here in counter. You said everything so right. This is so important that he doesn't have the second eBay, and is he going to try to hit a timing here? Is he going to hope that his Medivacs really do the damage? Because so far there's no second eBay added.
And you know, we have currently for first also there's the Twilight Council. Okay, I got a little bit worried there that he would not be able to hit a second set of upgrades. The Twilight Council a little bit later than I expected, but good enough to hit those upgrades very soon. Still no second eBay, as you already mentioned, and we have the first Colossus also being built, so this is going to be a very interesting situation. First doesn't have a third, but he has the much better tech.
Yeah, much better.
And he will have to use it.
He's going to start a third pretty soon. This turret placement is so cool because it's going to stop any scouting observers from seeing exactly when the army moves out. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's actually moving out now with 1-1. His first Colossus popping out here. Okay,
No.
so he takes a third. He's not really going to commit here.
I would have been surprised to see a commitment because that didn't make any sense with the Templar Archive, so with the Twilight Council that we saw. If you get the Twilight Council, you want to have 2-2 uplink, you want to have something. Go into the Templar Archive, whatever it is, it's going to take some time, so a commitment at this point would have been a bit weird.
Yeah, I thought he had 6 gates, but he did not have that either, so Blink is on the way now.
Yeah, you see moving out now with those double Medivacs,
Yeah.
and they could do damage. They could actually force a cancel.
Nothing is nearby, so he certainly should be able to get that cancel.
He's not hitting his upgrades properly.
Yeah, he's really not. And there's the cancel. First, gonna pick off, well,
No, not getting those Medivacs.
wow, almost saves the Marauder too. But yeah, he doesn't get the Medivacs.
Here comes the second job going up into the main base, and first is immediately rebuilding his third base. But we don't see upgrades, and this allows Dream to catch up in the upgrades.
Yeah, it's gonna take him a while still, but this is what I talked about from Dream being so strong in his drops, and he's already doing so much damage when he picks up a pylon here.
Here we go, +2/+2.
Yeah, very much delayed, but still he's ahead.
Yeah, the pylon, of course, already spotting the drop here as he was taking out, and that's very important to have a few units in position. His Colossus comes out, there comes an additional warp in, and Dream immediately decides that he has to abandon this idea.
Oh, the Colossus! But Dream doesn't realize it right away. He does lose a lot of his units for this, but it was definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Taking out the Colossus here, that was great for him. Loses a few Marines, that is a trade that he will take any day.
And a lot more units coming out down the middle of the map, and I don't think he can really afford to walk out like this, especially with the flank.
He is flanked, and another Colossus is immediately being attacked. This is horrible. He could lose everything here. Look at this wolf. He's losing his entire
losing
army.
everything here. Everything is going down first. It's so much trouble
my
on
God.
Dream. He wants to try to kill this base over here on the right side of the map now.
Yeah.
It's not finished. He can't use an overcharge.
First is so far behind, I think it's only a matter of time until he wins the game.
Yeah, we'll find out. I suppose it could be the case. He does not have enough units to fight this army straight up. There's the overcharge as the Nexus finishes, but again, a flank. A blink here, though, is very nicely done.
Dream is moving in 2 times. First was behind, 2 times he's fought his way back. Is this the 3rd time, or will Dream now finally run with his advantage and take his opponent out? He has a 50 supply lead right now, and he has a good army. He's rallying units across the map. He wants to take down this 30. He's moving in again. Only 1 Colossus, and the Vikings are already there.
The Vikings are already there. 2-2 is not done for first. Another snipe on the Colossus, getting the Stalkers as well. He scans, he moves in.
Oh my god, way too many Marauders. He has another run of weapons. This time there are Zealots trying to force back the Bioforce, but Dream is in such a good spot here.
He really is, and this is just his momentum carrying through.
GG! 3 times first falls behind, 2 times he starts to come back, but Dream the one who finally crushes him, and now MVP is on the scoreboard.
Yes, they are indeed. You know what they say, 3rd time's the charm. And it's Dream who takes the first point. Really well done here. He saw some weaknesses in first play, and he really capitalized on them well. His unit positioning, his drops. He saw that Colossus army move out, and he realized, I could just catch this and trap this army and kill it. Gets the Colossus, gets the rest of those units as well.
Coach Joy for MVP, he can play cool as much as he wants, but that was a huge sigh of relief when Dream won that game. This is what they needed. Now it's their time to come back into the series, but LGIM, for them it's only the start. First was their first player, literally, and he is out now, but they are still in the lead and they have the player choice.
They do have the player choice and the map. And I'm wondering who they're going to send out. I feel like we're not going to see a Protoss this time.
Nasty.
No, I don't think so. But, you know, I could see Yoda here for the Terran versus Terran.
I don't know. I wouldn't sacrifice the Terran for the mirror match if you have to. I would save later. Yoda actually, even though in the Challenger League he disappointed a little bit, I feel we're going to see him against the Zerg.
Yeah,
I feel Yoda is going to play against the Zerg. In the Challenger League he was so nervous, he screwed a lot of things up there, but just before that he played so well with his all-kill against the Zubu. I think that he's one of the guys that will be sent out once the Zerg player is on the stage.
Someone we haven't seen in a long time is Squirtle. Do you really want to send another Protoss out against that kind of domination with the drop play? Probably not.
You know, I don't know. I wouldn't really call it domination. His army got caught in the middle of the map, and that was very unfortunate. There was a concussive shell already done. One of his Colossi got like caught on the ramp without anything. There was a bit of an oversight, but it was just like a very bad spot for first to be in. So I could see another Protoss player.
Yeah, I suppose it is possible. I'm feeling the Zerg.
Yeah, we could see Kangho.
Yeah, Kangho's someone that, you know, I would expect them to save until later, but Hirai has his own plan for this, and he's changed plans all the time. Sometimes you expect Hirai to do one thing, he does the complete opposite of what you expect, and this season it's worked for him.
They have such a great lineup, so there are not a lot of wrong choices, I would say. There are a lot of right choices when you send out your second player and you're already in the lead. But of course, LGIM has to make that choice now, and Dream is waiting. He wants to know who is up against next, because at this point, he has done what was expected, but he needs to do a little bit more. They need one player to take multiple kills if they want to win the GSTL Season 1 today.
Yeah, if there's one person who's the most apprehensive out of all the people watching all over the place right now, it's Dream. He's the most apprehensive about this next pick. He wants to know who he's facing because he needs multiple kills. Just getting this one kill alone, nowhere near enough. He would love to get a second one.
Exactly. That's what they need to, at least for now, equalize the score. Even then, LGIM has that slight advantage of being able to pick the next player and the next map, so they would have this bit of momentum. But if Dream gets another win here, that would be really important for Team MVP. And the next player for LGIM. Nasty! Oh my god, awesome.
Is that a subway map?
He's getting married.
Oh my god, it's
Byal. Nasty is getting married.
But it's Byal.
Nasty is getting married on the 31st.
Okay. Oh, it was a wedding invitation, I suppose.
Actually, on the 31st of August. Just realized that we have an August.
Well, that really stressed me out. I was like, Nasty, really?
Oh, that would have been so awesome. I would have loved that.
But you know, I have very similar feelings about Byal. I'm very surprised to see him come out here as well. Just not as impressive as he used to be, especially his results on Fnatic are really, really memorable.
Yeah, but you know, I can see Byal a sniper. Like, Byal had a very strong time. He had a very strong performance, and you're right, as an all-around player, he disappointed a little bit compared to his previous results. But I feel as a sniper, he's a very, very good choice. If he prepared for Terran up front, he's a good choice here.
Yeah. I mean, it's all about what Hirai has prepared and what's going on in the house.
Guys, we have another 5-minute break coming up. As soon as we are back, we have the next game here at the GSTL Finals. Byal up against Dream. Stay tuned. We'll be back in a few with the GSTL Finals Season 1 2013.